This is a set of videos mainly focused towards the persons that you are starting to do workshops in plant milks with Chufamix all around the world. Our invention, in its maximum simplicity, it's like a pan or like a saucepan. With the same ingredients, we can make a delicious dish or we can make an authentic disaster. So, we want to show you not only to make healthy plant milks, but also to make tasty and delicious plant milks. So, we divided these videos in two main groups. The first group, we will talk about general facts, as if, for example, plant milks are only a new, more healthy trend, one of these that appear each year, or if there is something else hidden behind its history. Or why, for example, plant milk term is illegalized in Europe. No, not joking, it's illegalized in Europe. Why? We will learn also this. Second group of videos, we will practice and learn how to make plant milks from different nuts, cereals, legumes and small seeds. Please note that each seed is a completely different world. They also need to be differently treated when making our plant milks. So we will also learn all these tricks about each seed. Now, let's start, before going into the workshops, with some basic concepts that answer frequently asked questions. First basic concept: what is a plant milk? A plant milk is a white, creamy secretion obtained by bruising and emulsioning seeds. Many people, or some people, will tell you probably that something like plant milks, this does not exist, this is a lie, milks do only come from animals. Don't worry, in these workshops you will learn how to make them understand how ignorant they are about some facts, and maybe also to be a little bit more humble in this life. So, second question I was not going to talk about, but look, I'm here in Borneo, lost in a little jungle. There are floods over there because of the monsoon, and I'm a little bit trapped. Well, look what arrived here. Every day I go to the beach and I take one big bag of this, and next day the beach and the jungle is again full of dirty litter, bottles, Coca-Cola, everything, you know, and the sea just brings it continually, because people here is very nice. And in fact, 2 days ago they were just all a little village where I am staying, 100 persons more or less. They were all together, like taking the litter out of the jungle so they are very clean. But this arises from the sea, and this is one of the things that we can avoid with Chufamix, for example, but doing our plant milks at home. No more package wasting, not more consumption energy. This is bullshit, and this was not prepared, believe me, it just arrived. So I leave it here, I'll take it to the litter later. Okay, I lost a little bit my script. We'll come back. We were talking about what is a plant milk and what some people will tell you. Okay, now second basic concept: water. What water do I use for my plant milks? The water that you normally use for drinking. Very easy. Third basic concept: conservation. Plant milks must be conserved always in the fridge. Only 1 hour out of the fridge, and depending on the temperature outside, but they will probably get damaged, so be very careful. This is not an industrial milk, this is a fresh living drink. So, fourth basic concept: sell by date. plant milks do last between 3 and 8 days. And you will ask, on what depends 3 or 8? On a combination of 3 facts. First one is the temperature of your fridge. The colder you have it regulated, the longer it will last your plant milk. Second question, second key fact is the seed that you are using. The oldest the seed, more oxidation, less life. Third key fact, the water you are using. The more bacteria the water has, less life. So, this about the sell-by date. Now, stratification, it's a natural process that happens after your plant milk is some hours in the fridge. Just stratifies. Don't worry, this is a natural process, and the only thing you need to do is to stir it up a little bit before drinking. Some friends from cold countries and from cold areas ask us if it's possible to heat the plant milks up. And the answer is, of course. It's like cow milk. You can heat it up and you can drink it hot, or you can, for example, mix it with coffee or with tea, infusions, plant infusions. And finally, you can also cook with the plant milks. In fact, in South Asia, where I'm right now, and but also in Europe, for thousands of years, we have cooked with plant milks, and we will show you also this during these trainings. Now, about the tool. Questions people will make you all the time. What hand blender or STABMIXER do you need to make your Chufamix work? It works with any hand blender, domestic hand blender in the market. But if it's over 300 watts, better, okay? Second question about tools. The filter of Chufamix. Do we need to change it? How long does it last? We don't need to change it. We designed Chufamix with no plant obsolescence. And the filter, in fact, it's made with the best stainless steel in the market. You only need to follow the instruction manual. It's only 1 minute to clean it under the water tap. It's super easy to clean it. This is one of the beautifulest things of Chufamix. Then you dry it a little bit, and that's it. Third question they make us about Chufamix, it's about the plastic that we use to make it. We would have loved to do the container in glass, the Chufamix all in stainless steel, but it would have been very expensive, and we want it to be popular, and we want it to be affordable for people. This is why we made it in plastic, but no bisphenol E or BPA, no PVC, and none any toxic plastics. You have available all the certifications, and we've produced this in France and in Spain to control the quality of our tool. So you can use hot water in here and be very quiet. Use hot water, no issues. Then another question, how many quantity can I make in Chufamix? We can make half a liter or 1 liter. If you make more than 1 liter, the milk will be watered down. If you do less than half a liter, the milk, you won't be able to filter it correctly. So between half a liter and 1 liter. Here we have the watermarks, but we are novel in this, and we had a little production issue, so the watermarks are here, but are not easy to see, but they are much easier to feel, okay? This is why we say that Chufamix is like the iPhone, it's tactile. Just joking, bad joke, sorry. So, finally, we finished with this little introduction, and I want to please ask you to forgive me for my awful English. It's a pity, but at this point we don't have anybody to make these trainings, And unfortunately for you, but also for me, I am the person who will do them temporarily, I hope. So please have a little bit more patience with my English. I'll try to do my best, and at any case we have all the trainings corrected by some Australian friends, Paul and Phil, in plantmilk.org. So see you in the next chapter, where we will talk about plant milks. Are they just one new healthy trend more, or is there something else behind them? See you soon. Bye.
Memang aku ini anak orang miskin, tiada apa-apa yang